Hello everybody, welcome back, and I am TheChornick, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about the Lance and Leon battle that just aired today, ladies and gentlemen. This was a great freaking battle between champions, the world championships. Who's the best champion, who's the best Pokemon trainer in the world? That was Lance or Leon. It ended up being Leon. Of course, they're not going to just introduce him to the series and have him lose, right? So they had him defeat Lance, but Lance put up a really formidable fight and honestly looked like he could have won if they just kept them at their normal state, without Dynamaxing and Gigamaxing. I think Lance probably had the upper hand at the very beginning of the fight, but once they Dynamaxed and Gigamaxed and all that, the tides turned greatly, and Leon just destroyed Lance at that point once he Gigamaxed his Charizard. But you could see that Lance's Red Gyarados was absolutely, destroying Charizard at first. But then the tables flipped, and Leon eventually won. So I guess this means that Leon is now the champion of the world, I guess. So with that being said, there was some dialogue that seemed really interesting to me between Lance and Leon. They made a bunch of references back to the games. Even Leon at the very beginning of the match had the same dialogue that it does to you in the games. And as well as Lance at the end of the match, Lance saying, I'm not angry at all. In fact, I'm happy to see the rise of a new champion. Well, he says that in the games too, to your player character when you defeat him in the Pokemon League. So I thought that was really cool. And I'm guessing that maybe this means that Lance was the prior, greatest champion, world championship. I don't know exactly if this was the first world championship or if this is just, the next one or whatever, or whether Lance was the previous champion of the world or whatever, and then now Leon's taking it over, and that's why Lance, threw his arm up in the air and, declared a new world champion. I don't know. I have to look back at the episode, or maybe there's more into it that I haven't seen. But I'm going to guess that Lance was the previous world champion, but Leon now surpassed him. Leon is now the greatest trainer in the world, and Lance was congratulating him the same way that Leon congratulates you and holds up your hand when you become the champion, and take over that title. So ladies and gentlemen, post in the comment section below your thoughts and feelings. What did you guys think about this episode, this battle? I thought it was really cool. I thought they did it pretty well, showing that both sides had an edge on each other at some point in the fight. Lance at the very beginning even seemed like he would win if their Pokemon just stayed normal and didn't Dynamax and Gigamax. But if they did Dynamax and Gigamax, you could see that Leon had more experience. He was just stronger in the state. Also, I think it was really cool that they used a force field to show, which makes sense and reasonably for a stadium that they would have a force field defending the audience from attacks and stuff. Because I feel like Pokemon attacks would go all over the place, you know what I mean? But for them to clarify that yes, there is this force field protecting the audience, that was nice to see. That was a nice touch. But ladies and gentlemen, in the next episode, we do have Ash versus Leon. It seems that Ash magically gets a Dynamax band, like how he did with the Z-Ring almost. Okay, he just magically gets one on his hand, and it just appears, I guess. I'm guessing that's what's happening. I don't know if Leon actually gives him one, but it looks like it just magically appears on his wrist. And then Pikachu is going to Dynamax, and there's going to be a battle between Ash and Leon, which clearly looks so far one-sided in the preview. It looks like Leon is destroying Ash in the preview, but, who knows? Maybe Ash will actually be able to fight back a bit. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, are you guys hyped for that? We do got a couple more interesting episodes coming up as well. Ash is actually going to go to Unova soon, and they're going to go explore that relic, the tombs and stuff, that are in black and white. And some people speculate that Ash is going to capture Chandelure. So that's going to be kind of interesting. Why Chandelure? Why that Pokemon? You guys can post in the comment section below your thoughts and feelings. It was on the poster, though. It was on the poster, so I'm going to guess that that's very possible that Ash is going to capture that Pokemon, and then Go is going to capture the other one, which was that sarcophagus-looking Pokemon. I forget its actual name, but you know what I'm talking about. I love your faces. Can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Is Ash going to try to eventually beat Leon and become the world champion himself one day? Or maybe by the end of the series? I don't know. I'm also kind of interested to see who all the other contestants were. They were saying that there were originally 8, master trainers that went to the tournament. And Lance and Leon were the last 2. So I wonder who the other 6 were, you know what I mean? So, very, very interesting. I'm guessing that maybe because there was 8, maybe the champion of every region went, I'm guessing, maybe? I don't know. You guys can post in comment section below your thoughts and feelings about that as to speculate as to who those might have been. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is all we could talk about Ash's team predictions in the next video. Thanks guys for watching. I love your faces. Can't wait to see you in the next one. And peace off. Thank you very much.